This Torah class is brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.
Okay, Manora Hamekubal Hazeh, this is really an awesome opportunity. We all are familiar with the name Rabbi Avraham Azulai, but sometimes it's a little bit foggy and hazy. Who exactly was he? When did he live? And the first thing you need to know, there were 4 Rebbi Avraham Azulais. This is Rabbi Avraham Azulai, either the third or the first, depending how you look at it. One of the Gerushei Sfarad, who was exiled in 1492, was Rabbi Avraham Azulai the first. He was the father of Rabbi Mordechai, the grandfather of the well-known Rabbi Avraham Azulai, great-great-grandfather of the Chidah. If you've ever been to Chevron, the Kever, Rabbi Avraham Azulai, the author of Chesed Avraham, who penned the famous words that there's no city in the world that is more predisposed to plumbing the depths of Kabbalah like the city of Sfas. That was written by Rabbi Avraham Azulai, great-great-grandfather of the Chidah. But this individual standing here, the Chidah says, listen to these words: Harav, HaChosid, HaMefursam, Hamekubal, HaEloiki, Rabbi Avraham Azulai. And he wasn't talking about his great-great-grandfather. He was talking about Rabbi Avraham Azulai, the great Rav of Marrakesh. Now, until recently, they didn't know he was buried here. And the reason is, because originally it said that he was nifter in Taf Kuf Tzadi Gimel, so they thought it was his grandson. So they didn't know this was the big Rabbi Avraham Azulai. Until recently, they discovered in this sefer. I thank Reb Nasi, well done on the camera for getting me this sefer. And by the way, in the sefer, where's Yosef? Yusuf. He's accredited in the Sefer for helping out, collaborating on this book. By Rev Hillel acknowledges Yusuf over here, Yusuf Safin, Yashikaya, for helping. God bless him. And Rabbi Avraham Azulai says the Chidah. Listen to Hayamaluma Benisim. He frequently was able to perform miracles. Udvarav Nishman B'Shamayim. His words were listened to in the heavens. Utfilasoi Einoi Chayzeres Reikam. I don't think in the entire Shem HaGedolim the Chidah says about anybody, Ein Tfilasoi Chayzeres Reikam. So if you could daven in any spot in the world, I think it's a good opportunity to daven in a makam of somebody, She'ein Tfilasoi Chayzeres Reikam. In fact, the Chidah said, I heard from a great rabbi. His name was Reb Chaim Ibn Attar. You know who that is? Reb Chaim HaKadosh, the Rebbi of the Chidah. Chidah says, Reb Chaim Ibn Attar said that when Rabbi Avraham Azulai would write Kameya, he would write as follows. This was the lashon of the Kameya. He would say that Ploini hiratzoin shetishlach refuah leploni ben Ploini mechoili Ploini amein sela, and he would not write any shemos on the Kameya. Now, Rabbi Avraham Azulai was a student of Rabbi Yitzchak di Levia, and he was best friends with Rabbi Shlomo Amar, and they studied the Kabbalah together. They had a dispute about a certain passage in the Zohar. Rabbi Shlomo Amar passed away first. Shlomo Amar went up to Shamayim. He came down in a dream to Rabbi Avraham Azulai. He said, you should know that I asked in Shamayim, whose interpretation of the Zohar was more correct? And they told me that what I said was absolutely correct, but what you said, Rabbi Avraham Azulai, is what Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai meant. Now, Rabbi Avraham Azulai was once accused of trumped-up charges, and when he stood before the Sultan saw that a fire min hashamayim came down and resided upon him, and he acquitted him because he saw the spiritual capacity of Rabbi Avraham Azulai. I think all we could say is, standing at the kever of Ish, she'ein tfilasoi chayzeres reikam, where Mispah HaKadosh Baruch Hu should allow us, she'ein tfilaseinu chayzeres reikam, all of our tfilas should be miskabel, barachamim, uvratzayim.
You've just experienced another Torah class brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.